Welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
So, Hope on the Stage finale for Festa.
Okay.
Man, I hate not being in Korea.
So jealous.
So, obviously there's 2 finales. We don't have the time to sit and watch the whole concert today. So, and plus I think the second one might be going on right now. Possibly. But yeah, so we're going to watch just some parts from the day 1 of the finale. So it is J-Hope featuring JK singing I Wonder, and then JK singing 7. We'll do those together. And then another video we can do when Jin joins the fray.
Sounds good. Sounds
I've really enjoyed seeing the clips of them all there. Like I said, I counted and I was like, it can't be a Yoongi. It can't be. And it was a Yoongi sighting. It must have been, like, for them to hear the fan chant, it must have been.
That's good.
Yeah. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Obviously they did I Wonder, which can I just say, especially in the summer, that song is a vibe. Oh, I love it so much. And JK did 7. Again, love that song. Should be bigger in the UK because it's that garage beat. If you were picking a song, could be any song, could be a BTS song, could be one of their solos, could be someone else's song completely. If you were picking a song for J-Hope and JK to sing together, what would it be? So,
What do I think?
yeah, I'll have to have a think. I've got too many songs in my head. See, when the music starts on my headphones, I'm always just like, I start vibing instantly. Tides.
I wonder if he's nervous.
Probably, but... Oh, he looks so happy. I'm telling you, I could cry. I'm not making it through the first one of them all together without crying. How many other artists give the stage to someone else for a song?
It's very generous, yeah. But it's that abundance mentality that like is truly wonderful of people.
And all of their solo stuff, they're like, I am me and a member of BTS. I'm still both.
하지만 제가 또 시간을 너무 많이 뺏을 수는 없기 때문에 일단 다시 한번 말씀드리지만 너무 보고 싶었고.
I think there's a possibility that they will cry the first time they all perform together.
Yeah.
Again.
감사합니다. 아무튼 너무 보고 싶었고 오랜만에 또 여러분들 앞에서 무대를 할 수 있게 되어가지고 너무 기쁩니다.
He looks emotional now.
저희 호비 형 밑에서 봤는데 너무 멋있던데 너무 멋있더라. 확실히 다르긴 달라. 내가 그 호비 형 오프닝 때 옷 입었어 봐. 진짜 안 어울렸을 거야. 아무튼 빨리 다음 무대로 너무 가보도록 하겠습니다. 준비를 해보겠습니다.
I really do love how awkward they can be though when made to talk. God, he's so beautiful. This is how we're going to teach little Em days of the week. Doesn't this make you feel like everything's right in the world again? I love that they can enjoy doing each other's songs as well. Now, I know what I said during, obviously I know there's still a lot of terrible stuff going on in the world. I'm not blind to that.
Mm.
But things just feel like better and that things are right. And they're here. And I'm still waiting on Yoongi, but you're like, it feels like things are getting back to normal. Things are how they're supposed to be. I could have cried there watching him. Yeah. And I can't even put my finger on exactly why. I think it's that happiness to see him having such a good time. The relief of having them back and it being done. Because it felt like it was before it happened, it was looming. And then we were going through it over and over as each one went. And it's like the end is in sight now.
Yeah.
We can get back to having them.
Yeah. But it's also really, that's what I mean, I'm really enjoying the feeling of them coming back.
Yeah.
One by one. It's really nice.
But yeah, he looks so happy. You know how happy J-Hope would have been to be back on stage with one of them?
Yeah. I love how their awkwardness on stage, like you say, when they speak. However, they get to a stage when, like before, when they were doing that so regularly, they were comfortable in their awkwardness. They were owning it and everyone enjoyed it with them and it was fine.
Yeah.
There, he was nervous in his awkwardness. He's forgotten how to own it because he's been away from doing it for so long. So the nerves were there, but he was like, oh, but he will, hopefully as they do more, he'll get more comfortable with remembering like, oh, it's okay, I can just be me on stage and this is okay.
Well, I think he had to get into that song before he cried.
Possibly.
Because he looked like he got emotional.
Yeah, he got a
there.
little emotional, yeah.
But we do know he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah.
And he knows that if he goes, then he's gone.
Yeah. They all do, literally. There's, which I don't think, I know it was always on like the to watch list, but I don't think you've watched it yet, but to show you and Erin and Kat, there's a compilation of their concert ments. So like their concert mentions when they do them, and the amount of tears of all of them and different ones and whatnot, and for different reasons. So they do. It means a lot to them.
I love hearing JK. Just that.
All of them, yeah.
I love. Do you know what I think was interesting and really nice to hear? You could tell, especially on 7, that JK hasn't performed vocally or had that training and upkeep that they would normally have for a while. Yeah,
because he's not able. He's not going to be able to
exactly.
sing and practice every day in the barracks like he would have every day.
What I love is that one, you can tell because it shows you how much work it takes to keep the standard they have, and that should be really.
But also,
respected.
that was still so fucking
but the
amazing.
Fact that it was still amazing. He
so
still
amazing.
sounds so good. It shows the natural talent that is there anyway.
Yeah,
he's not lost his natural talent.
No.
And it just shows how we should appreciate the work they do constantly to keep it to the levels we've seen before.
Yeah. I've said to you in the past, right? Like performing while moving and everything, they make it look so easy.
Yeah.
And this is why people underestimate what it's like when you get live vocals, you know, or and you hear a little bit of something or whatever, and the effort, and they just make it look so easy.
The outfit, he looked
very nice,
amazing.
Really like those boots.
J-Hope's outfit was a very J-Hope outfit, and I liked what JK said where he said like I couldn't wear that.
Yeah. It's totally eccentric.
Most people can't wear what J-Hope wears, and he pulls it off.
Yeah.
He just looks cool.
There weren't any ties coming out of his hat. They were like Louis Vuitton ties.
Yeah.
So, but as long as he's happy.
Now, I didn't see it, but I have seen stills. JK's tattoo has magically spread.
Oh.
Because I saw a side-by-side image. And it was from when they did Are You Sure? And he was shirtless. And it kind of stopped at the shoulder there.
Yeah.
There's clips in this where he moves the jacket and he's also got the vest on, and it comes across here now.
Oh.
So the tattoo has spread.
Good.
Wow.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I feel obviously we've spoken more about JK in this than we have J-Hope, but it's just the excitement of having him back. Yeah. And like I said, J-Hope, I wouldn't question him being willing to share the stage. If all of them had said, actually, I want to come on that day, he would have made space for all of them. Individually, he would have done it because
he would have,
that's how BTS work.
What I actually really liked at the beginning of his solo song there was the dancers dancing behind him.
Yeah.
Again, it's really... I know that he obviously has worked with dancers on the stage before. That's part of a grander performance. But it's so generous of him, as first and foremost he's always been a dancer,
Yeah.
to allow other people to do that part while he's just sitting there, because there's almost like this element of you've got to be comfortable to allow somebody else to do something to a level that you would want them to do rather than doing it yourself, you know.
And you know what, also because he didn't need to have them. If he'd have just been sat there and just vibing like that, we all would have enjoyed watching him vibe.
That's what I mean. It's very generous of him to have people do that and to bring up dancers and have that little spotlight and focus on them. But it's funky.
I really do love that song though. I wonder, it's come up quite a few times recently on the playlist. You know when it does, you're like, oh yeah, I love this, and then you find yourself looking for it to listen to more.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Because where we've had nice weather as well, headphones on.
It really is.
I recently listened to it. I was in park, but to be out in nature in a warm day with a perfect breeze, headphones in, listening to that, it was like, this is good. And it was a BTS are back soon. I just feel good.
We're going to address your dependency on them with your therapist.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
Yeah.
Do you know who'd make a great therapist?
No.
Yoongi.
No. There we go. Done.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. So that was our reaction to J-Hope and JK performing I Wonder and JK performing 7. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.